Hi, crafty friends. Oh, shoot. Knocking things over. Come on in. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got the sound up. Okay. All right, the early people get to watch me wipe my forehead because it's always shiny. There we go. That's slightly better. All right, so if you're new to my channel, I give it just about a minute, and then I'll do an intro, and we'll jump into all the information that I'm going to share with you tonight. Whew, okay, lights. I almost forgot the lights. Oh my goodness. I've had one of those crazy long days. Nothing bad, just a lot going on, which is funny because when these were on Monday, it was like that, and I thought, oh, on Tuesday it'll be better. But what I didn't realize was that this Tuesday was apparently self-care Tuesday, except part of it was no fun. I had to go to the dentist and get some cavities filled. That was super fun. Oh, and then I got my nails done. Though you'll get to see those in a second. All right, we're ready. Hey, Joan. That's good. Now I know we're here. All right. Hi, crafty friends. It's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little, it used to be Monday Night Madness. I'm going to have to come up with a Tuesday name. I don't know. I can't think of one right now, but because we're going to go on Tuesdays for a while, or maybe forever. Who knows? It's always evolving and changing, just like everything in life. So anyway, a little Tuesday crafting fun. Tonight, this is super fun. I had a request on Instagram from a French lady. She used to be a demo, and she must have saw a card. This is pretty funny. She found it on Pinterest, so whoever pinned my card, thank you, because I don't use Pinterest enough. She pinned it, and it was from a card I made in 2020 for the annual catalog. And of course it features one of my fun, you know I love playing with DSP and little strips of paper cards, and I thought I'd made a video, and I looked everywhere on my YouTube channel, I searched it, I could not find it. So if I did, this is just a redo, and if not, it doesn't matter. It's also just using, ooh, Terrific Tuesday crafty fun. I like that, Joan. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So if you ever have something you want me to make, let me know. Send me an email, send me a message. I will do my best to put it in there. So on Monday nights, my husband and I are going to ballroom dancing, and it went pretty well. I have a not so happy knee, and so my knee is a little sore today. That also could be from my bike ride yesterday. So anyway, but it was fun. We're not very good, just to tell you right now. We're not. And I don't know that we'll ever be very good, but we did it about 10 or 15 years ago, and now we decided, we were on the cruise, right? We were cruising, and it's fun to see people who will get up and dance. And we saw, you know, definitely a lot of older couples, and I mean, a lot of times it's only 2 or 3 couples. And then we saw some, like, one slightly younger than us, and we were like, okay, we need to learn how to do that. So when we go on vacation, we can, like, get up and dance and not feel super awkward. We'll probably still feel medium awkward, but maybe less. So anyhow, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing on Monday nights from 7:30 to 8:30. All right, so let me get us to the desk, see if I can remember to push the buttons correctly. Yay. I am doing it all correctly, which makes me super happy. There we go. All right, so the very beginning of this, I am going to talk about the offers from me and from Stampin' Up. So if you're watching this much later than, oh, I didn't say what it is. It's October 29, 2024. Yay, Tanya! Oh, I'm so glad you're home safely from your trip. Oh, I'd like to hear about your trip. She went to Orlando, to Disney. I'm going in December. So anyway, if you want to know more about Disney, oh, you could ask me that too. But anyway, the actual technique to make the card, you could use this with any DSP, any paper. You could have fun with it. So definitely feel free to use this as a resource and fast forward. But, all right, really quick, we just have a little. The starter kit special, where you get $155 worth of product for $99 plus tax. It comes with free shipping. That ends on October 31. Just a few more days to join my team. This is a great deal. And you can join, there's no commitment. You can, I don't know how Stampin' Up does it, but you could do this, join, get this great deal, and then just go back to being a customer. But you could also join and get a discount forever if you like, if you meet the minimums. And if you want to build business, that would be super awesome too. All right, and also from Stampin' Up, the kits collection is up to 30% off, so you can check that out. What else? Ooh, okay, now I talked about cruising. You don't have to know how to dance. I don't, well, my husband's not even going on, I don't think he's going on this one. We'll see. I haven't finalized my plans totally. But if you want to join me for a crafty Christmas cruise, all right, so it's the Crafty Crew and Friends. So the stamping and crafting is totally optional. I think it's going to be amazing. Whether you're an experienced stamper or not, my friend Kathy and I are going to design 12 amazing projects, and that's an extra $150 fee for the craft part. I have inside rooms at $19.70, so that's about, we're talking about $2,000, right? For 2 people. So $1,000 for 8 nights. 8 nights, and you're going to the Bahamas, and they're going to feed you, and they're going to entertain you, and you're going to craft with me. It'll be super fun. But anyway, if you want more info, I'm here through October 31, so same cutoff as Stampin' Updates. Right now, you get $100 onboard credit from Royal Caribbean. All right, and then lastly, oh my gosh, I feel like such a, hey Roxana, it's such a commercial, but it is what it is. It is a commercial, right? Okay, from me specifically, and you have till that, well, the other one was also from me specifically, but anyway, you have till November 1. I'm going to see how it's going. I might be able to extend the date just a couple days, but we'll see. I am offering with my friend Dawn, she's on my team. We designed 6 super awesome projects. Hold on, let me grab one. You know I can't show you all the way because the whole point is it's a surprise box. And one of them is one of, if you like the little paper mini albums, let's see if I can show it to you without showing it to you. Yes, if you like a little paper mini album, I'm going to teach you how to make the little tiny hidden hinge. This is an envelope-based book, but with a spine. So it is super fancy. Well, not really. It's just a lot of paper, which is part of the cost of the box. It's several sheets of designer series paper. The colors might vary depending on what you get. You know, that's why we need people to order so that we can order the paper and we can prep everything. It will have, what am I trying to say? Video tutorials, and there will be PDFs with the measurements and the colors and everything. So if you want to recreate it, or if you want to use it, if you're a demo and you want to use it in your own business with other things, or even these things, it doesn't matter. Once you pay for it, it's yours. You can do that. You just have to make your own PDF, right? The PDFs that we give you, you know, are ours. But anyway, so there's a lot of projects, and look, it's going to come. This first round, we're going to reuse some paper. These are our kids collection boxes, right? Later, we might buy our own fancy new boxes, but we're going to recycle on round 1. It's going to come in a pretty box like this. It's $9 to mail it, priority mail. And then it's going to come like this. And there will be really cool. All your supplies will be in there. There's going to be a couple gifts. It's just going to be really, really nice. We're going to try to make it really special. And then you can just craft at your leisure when you're ready to do it. I would say get to work, of course, when you get it that first week or so. Because there'll be I think we have 4 cards, 1 album, 1 box. And there's going to be 2 little table gifts in there. And who knows, maybe a little something else. So that is that. Okay, so let me move all of that out of the way so I don't get it in trouble. All right, so I do not have a sample to show you because I did not have time to make a sample, but it is okay. We are gonna make, I'm calling this a Stripy card, Strippy card. I don't know if Stripy and Strippy are spelled the same way, but we're gonna use some strips. All right, so I decided for tonight, we are gonna use the Snowy Scenes Designer Series paper. You can use any designer series paper. You know, I'm making Christmas cards because I got to work on my Christmas card stock. But you can make this as a birthday card. You can make it as Valentine's card. You make it Easter card. It's a great design. If you hang out with me long enough, it will show up again, and you will make cards like this. All right, so that's what I'm using. So the first, I'm gonna make 2. I think I can make 2. Oh, thank you, Joan. It's a super cute book. The little things flip out. I don't know. I got a little, went a little overboard. But don't worry, I'll make a video and I'll explain to you how to build it. Okay. Snowy Scenes paper. Was this called Snowy Scenes? I already literally forgot what it's called. It is Snowy Scenes paper. All right, so I decided to go a little monochromatic on this first card. And I'm going to use, so this side has like the big pictures, but I'm going to use this side with all the petal pink. I know, petal pink for Christmas? Who knew? And I'm going to pair it with, what is this called? This is called Pebbled Path. Ooh, petal pink and pebbled path together. Okay, so what we need are, okay, you need a card base. So whatever your card base, if you're in the UK or the other market, it'll be bigger, but you're half a sheet of paper. And then you need whatever you use for a card front. Mine is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm saying 1.5 by 5 1/2. I don't know how much bigger the paper is in the UK. If it's bigger, of course, just make it bigger. But about 1.5 inches. Hey, Deb, how are you? Hi, Dawn. All right, so I'm going to cut this in 1.5 inch strips. And I think it's 5 1/2. Okay, well, maybe this one's 5. I think that's fine. Hopefully that's fine. Or maybe I cut it the wrong way. Maybe this was, oh my gosh, look. That was 5 1/2. Well, I think it'll work. Otherwise, I'll get another piece, but I do think it'll work. All right, so I'm just gonna, I think just 3. I don't know how many we'll need. Okay, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut those at 1.5. Hey, Lisa, welcome. I'm just getting to the crafting. You missed all the commercials at the beginning. And then what you're gonna do is go on the diagonal from corner to corner, right? So our trimmer works pretty good to do this. And see, and if you don't get it perfect, it's okay. It's not a huge deal. And you're gonna make these fun little triangles. And no, I don't know what kind of triangles they are. Someone who knows geometry might know. But, so this one we're gonna cut it all together. The second one, we're just gonna cut half of it together. But I wanted people to see how to do it, because I know sometimes I watch a video and I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. And then I try to do it and I'm not sure. So I thought it's kind of nice to make these where it's like start to finish. Okay. So, ooh, I'm making a vertical card. So it doesn't matter on that, but on the something that is directional, if you are making it, so I need to do it this way. If you were doing a horizontal card, you would want to do it this way. And yes, when you put them on, depending on where you put them, they could be upside down, and that's okay. All right, I'll just do 2 of this one. Or do you think we're gonna need more? All right, and then let's do the diagonals. Of course, I could have pre-cut some of these, but now I'm seeing that that would have been a little bit faster, but you know, it's not too bad. Okay, hold on. Get that little guy over there. Yeah. Okay. Some of these look like popsicles to me. Like if you kind of discount that they're slightly tree shaped, they look like different kinds of popsicles. And that one actually looks like candy corn. I didn't buy any candy corn yet this year. Dang. I guess that's a good thing, but I do like candy corn. I might have to get some. All right, how big is this? It's 5. We decided that 5 was okay, so we're gonna see. And if I'm epic, I could be epically wrong. Hold on. No. That'll fit. Well, how big is this? Oh my gosh. Yes, so 5 will not work. Okay. All right, now that I'm messing up my card here, let's do it this way. Oh, here, hold on. Okay, so you do want them to be 5 1/2 by 1 1/2. All right, don't worry, we will fix those other ones. Oh my goodness. This is what I get for not making one in advance, but I was busy today and I did a bunch of work. I sent out some quotes for travel. I'm excited. This one couple is going to celebrate their, actually it's funny, this will be, if they book, this will be my second group of people celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary with some kind of, yes, Lisa, I do still have time. I might have to go tomorrow. But I have one couple already. They're going to Alaska, which, by the way, we have excellent group rate, and you don't have to know them. The rate is through my agency. If you want to go to Alaska in July. But anyway, they're celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, and they are bringing their friends and family. And the cool thing is, because then the friends and family can all, okay, that is 5 1/2. Just barely is that gonna fit. Whew, that doesn't give me any wiggle room. Hold on, is that really 5 1/2? Look at me doing math and talking. So that's a good thing to think of though, is that, yeah, just barely 5.5. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut it smaller, the base. There we go, I fixed it. Watch this. We are gonna make the base be 5. See, that's why it's called crafting. 5 by 3 3/4. And we will be good to go. And we might add another layer and it'll be all good. Okay, whew. All right, let's do this. All right, so this is a sticky project. I recommend if you have it or don't have it, get a silicone mat, or you could do it on the glass and just clean it if you have the glass mat. Anyhow, all right, so what we do, I'm going to go to the edge, right? And then I'm gonna leave space though between, like a little sliver of space. So if I wanted to go super monochromatic, I could have used Petal Pink, right? Or I think that's Poppy Parade. I could have used that. This one is gonna be too short, isn't it? It is, because I messed up. Okay, so I need snowflake ones. Hold on, I've got the paper here. See if I got a piece of snowflake, but everything else I think is gonna work. Now that I cut that down. Nope. All right, what's on the back of the snowflakes? It's a big tree. Here we go. Because we need these snowflakes. All right, let's, you know, and I'd almost say it really needs to do 5 3/4, but since I cut down my paper, I apologize. All right, 1.5. Someone's gonna watch this video and be like, what in the world? But we're gonna make it work. It is still gonna be adorable. I feel like 2 is gonna be enough, because this one can go both ways. All right, and we cut it on the diagonal. You will certainly know how to do the cutting. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's try it now. Keep that close. All right, and so you're gonna play and figure, I would just figure, since this one doesn't take a billion pieces, right? Figure out where you want them before you start gluing them. And do I want another one of the lollipop trees? See, because then it would be upside down. And actually it's not gonna fit. So let's do the snowflake one. So this kind of card, you do have to go flippy, floppy, flippy, floppy. And then we're gonna need a little bit right there. And so then that is gonna be that. Look how pretty that's gonna look. Okay, so now you gotta get your glue. Oh, that's so cute. So I glue the pieces. I have seen people do this where they can put the glue on, but I'm leaving a space. So if you were gonna, now hold on, I'll show you. Let me put this one on and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's kind of 2 ways to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right to the edge on both ends. Okay, so my plan is I want to put a space, right? But if you were gonna butt it right up next to it, you could use adhesive sheet on this. You could cover the whole thing in glue, but I'm digging today the way it looks with a little sliver between there. So that's why I'm putting the glue on the paper. That is my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking. Yes, I'll be here all night. There we go. Okay, and then we got the snowflake one. So I would recommend this technique with something that, like, I think you could use those pictures. Well, no, that's the bubble. You don't want the pictures to be too big, right? Because just think, it's got to fit in that space, right? You want them to get the information. Okay. But some of these have smaller ones. You'll see I'm going to use a different one on the second card. And we'll see how that one goes. Okay, so you're just eyeballing it, right? You're just eyeballing it and getting a space. Okay. Last one. Actually, let's see. Could I cut this and have it go that way? Or you know what? I think I'm going to just put it with the trees upside down. Does it bother me? No, it does not bother me. Look at that. If it bothers you, of course, don't do it. You know, I won't judge you. I still got to put something on that little corner, but that's okay. So it would be the snowflakes. All right, so I'm going to cut off just a little piece. So this one is a little trickier because of the triangles, but I think they're super fun. This is going to go here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry just a little bit so it won't be super goopy, and we're going to go ahead and make our other card base, and then we'll just ship shap put them all together. All right, so we're going to let that sit aside, and we're going to get rid of all these little pieces. Oh, there's your measurements. Hold on. 1.5 by 5.5, or maybe by 5 3/4. Okay, close that up for a second. All right, round 2, same pack of paper, but we're gonna go bright and bold, and we're gonna use black as our base, and don't worry, it's gonna look beautiful. And we are going to cut the, we're gonna use cardstock and DSP, because what we're gonna do is use the DSP as like a pop, look at that, a pop of image. Right? So this is another way to do it. Okay, so we do need to cut, and I went ahead and used the 3 colors. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all 3. I might just do red and green. We're going to see. Okay, trimmer. Trimmer is here. All right, and I think these are 5.5. Yeah. Okay, so cut it at 1.5. And I really just need 2, I think, of each. The more pieces, and what you could do, these are great for batch making, right? Because we kind of use part of the pieces on one, and the pieces don't always line up. So then on your second round, you would use the other pieces. Okay, so this is Garden Green. And then we have Poppy Parade, and we have Pool Party if we end up using it. Okay, Garden Green. Let's get some Poppy Parade. I like Poppy Parade. Well, where's Nadine? She's not calling me out yet. Nadine, yes, I do like pretty much all the colors. Almost all of them. And the ones I don't like or love, I appreciate. I still say my favorite color is the rainbow, because I'm also seasonal in my colors. As you can tell from my pretty orange nails. I got fall nails and I'm making Christmas cards. Okay. And let's do a pool party one just in case we decide we want that. I got a little sticky there. Let's use that side. And if you're using cardstock, you can flip it over, right? You can flip over DSP too. It just depends on what the image is and what kind of pattern you're going for. Okay, so let's see how we go now. All right, so we got our little piece of card front. Let me check. If you're doing the 5.5, yeah, we're gonna cut that down. All right, so maybe I'll say they need to be, yeah, if it's gonna be 5 1/4 long, you need, I don't know why that doesn't fit. Maybe my thing's 5 1/4. All right. I mean, it does fit. I don't know what's happening. I think it's me. We're going to cut this at 5. We're going to do the same. We're going to make it smaller. It will work if you cut your strips bigger, I promise you. But apparently a couple hours ago when I was prepping this, that's how it came out. All right. Now, so I'm going to do mostly designer series paper. Sorry, I just totally said the wrong one. I'm going to do mostly cardstock. Hey, Christine. Oh, that's awesome. Christine says she has nails the same color as me. So I'm going to do mostly. Now, see how that one I didn't get it as well? This is where it's nice if it's longer, because then it'll get cut off. So what I'm thinking on this one is to play with the colors. I think I had the pool party one. It's just slightly too small. That must have been already cut. And then, not that one. Hold on. Oh, but that one's got the cute houses on it. So we might have to make that work. Because this one to me is boring. I mean, it's okay, but as a piece, we could do the Stripy. No, we can't. Oh, look at that. We could do the holly. Okay. And then we would do the green again, right? And do a little bit. I kind of like the holly, although I feel like I want it to be right here. There we go. So I'm going to do it that way. And then I'm going to put the red here because I don't want the pool party next to the pool party. Can we do it that way? I kind of feel like I can do it that way. It's so funny. I'm all like, can it happen? Okay, now that bugs me because I did cut that wrong. I think it's because this was, yep, this one's only 5 1/4. It's not 5 1/2. So you know what? We're just not going to do pool party. We're just going to alternate green and red. Green and red. Okay, let's glue it on. So it's okay to be a little laissez-faire with this, that it's a little forgiving if, okay, so all the way to the edge is what I want. You could leave the little border there, but for some reason I'm thinking I want it this way. And I'm going to slide this down. I think it moved a millisecond. Okay. And then I'm going to put this. Let me double check. Do I want the houses or do I want the stripes? No, I want the stripes. Oh, no, I don't want the stripes, right? I want the holly. I don't even know. Because the good thing is on this paper, it doesn't matter. All of the sides match nicely. But the holly is less directional. See my cute little bit of space there. Okay, I'm going to do this. Is that what I want? Or do I want it to go? Nope. I want it like that. I don't know. All right, apparently it is rocket science, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Oh. Gotta clear the piece of paper, right? My edges have gotta clear the piece of paper. Now you could always put it on here and cut it down. Cut down your base even more if you wanted. You could make it a focal point. You could just do a 3x4 or, you know, one of those fun sizes like 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. No, be 4 1/4. So you could definitely make it just be a focal point versus your whole card front. And the good news is, since we're doing this live and I'm all tired, and I mean, earlier in the day, 3/4 of my mouth was numb. The good news is that you can learn from my mistakes. Isn't that fun? Okay. And then we need a little corner of green. That was probably a lot of glue that I didn't need. Okay, let's go back to the first one. Wait, this one is just crazy, right? I'm gonna have to play with how we put it on. This one's a little crazy. All right, I'm gonna let it sit and dry, and we're gonna make the other card first. And this part is super easy. Okay, so we take our card base and we fold it in half. There will be ice on my knee, cake in my hand, and something else when this video is over. Okay, so now you're like, Audrey, you can't put it on like that. I know I can't put it on like that, right? I gotta flip it over and I gotta cut the edges off. So, a couple options. If you have a slidey trimmer, like the Stampin' Up! One, I would cut this with your scissors. And I would even recommend, I'm gonna just go get like our normal like opening package scissors. They don't sit at my craft table. If you have a guillotine cutter, you could 100% cut it. But if it's slidey, I would let it dry even more because they might slip and slide around. But you can just take regular household scissors, or if you have a special pair of craft scissors that you like that are big. The little ones will do it. I just think it's harder to do it with them. Make sure that's the edge, yeah. So a lot of times I will take this to my guillotine cutter. I have the old one. Stampin' Up! Used to sell it. When I first joined, we sold this one, and I love it. But we don't sell it anymore. All right, and then this, boy, this is annoying. I did not get that lined up right, did I? And if you start cutting it all criss-crossly, then you're going to need to go cut it with a paper cutter. Let it dry and use your one. But if you get it okay, I'm going to say that that's okay. It's usable. That this could go on here. Now, I could just put it on like that. That's kind of nice. I do not have a lot of issues with that. And you're like, well, what are you going to put with it? Okay, so I'm keeping it super, super simple. I love, let me show you the stamp set. The stamp set in the snowy scenes, this Snowy Wonder stamp set. I love this font. I don't know, maybe it's the 80s/90s girl in me. I am not sure why, but I adore that. So look. Oh, I'm just going to leave it just like that. But you could have added, I could add white. I could add, ooh, but maybe Poppy Parade would look really pretty. I could do Petal Pink. Let's do Poppy Parade. Just to see if we like it, because I know I have a piece right here. I'm going to do a small border, and we might be like, oh my gosh, no, don't do it. But it would be 3 7/8 if you like the small border, or it'd be 4 if you like the bigger border, and then 5 1/8. So same thing, it could be 5 1/8 or 5 1/4. Okay. Oops. Pretty much everything's gonna fall over here. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Look how it changes it. Doesn't it change it a lot? Oh, well, see, you know what? For you guys, hold on, I'm gonna lift it up. Look at that. I think I'm gonna do it. I like the way that color looks. I'd like you guys to normally have like this full screen so you can see the whole card. There we go. So I don't like to zoom in too close. Okay, and then this is going on here. It doesn't matter how I put it on because I'll flip it over. And you could do this card horizontally. I wouldn't do it with this paper, not with the trees this direction. You need them to go the other way. So if you're using directional, you got to be a little bit more careful. If you're using things that have no direction, you're totally good. You are totally good. So the card I made, it was way back in 2020, and I used the In Colors, the new In Colors at that time. What was on there? Magenta Madness. There's a pretty brown. I don't know. I had to ask my craft crew, my friend Randy. She's like, oh, I found it for you. So I was like, when did I make this? Do I already have a video? Because we were going to do something totally different, but this is what we're doing instead. All right, and then you could decide, right? Do you want it low? Do you want it high? Ooh, I think high, so I can see more of those little trees. And then we're going to add a ribbon. This is it, this ribbon is paired in there, and I thought it wasn't going to work. I was going to look for something else, but watch this. In the sample I made, I had done this with the In Color ribbons. I had just tied it around in a knot, and I thought, oh, this ribbon is too big. But I did tie it around before dinner, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's actually super cute. So we're going to tie it, we are going to tie it in a double knot because I don't want it to fall off. You could do something with a bow, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how cute this is. Oh, good. I wasn't even looking. Thank you, guys. People are like, use the red. Oh, I'm so glad. I was totally like in the zone and forgetting to like pay attention. Oh, look at that. All right, so you guys have got to, if you're going to make a bunch of cards, I'm telling you, put on some holiday movies. I've seen some commercials for some Netflix ones that look really good. You want this to be, if possible, over enough that you could always cut your dimensionals down, but I don't like to stick the dimensional on the ribbon. I think it sometimes doesn't work, especially this puffy ribbon. Cut a bunch of your pieces, watch your holiday movies, and you could make a bunch of cards in a pretty quick time. Like once you get it going and you figure it out, and don't worry, you're going to be in the zone and then you're totally going to mess one up. But you're crafty, you'll figure it out. You could add embellishments. I'm not going to add embellishments, although I don't know that we have any pebbled path. If you did basic gray or granite, you might have some that would match. All right, and I'm going to put it up here, and so it's cut to 4. You could cut it down, but I like how it goes over. Look how cute that is. Look how cute. Now, what if, hold on, let's totally steal this penguin from here. What if you didn't want to do ribbon, or you wanted to do smaller ribbon, or you wanted to tuck something in there, or you wanted to do your words different and have penguins and trees, or whatever it is that you have, you can do that. See, you can, oh my goodness, sorry, I just saw Joan said she made 70 Christmas cards last week. Holy moly's, that's amazing. I made no Christmas cards last week. I did go to Cancun for a conference, but I made whatever I made on Monday. Literally, I couldn't tell you what I did last Monday night. There's a video. So there we go. And then you would put it inside. It might be fun to do a poppy parade and then a white and stamp. What else is in this stamp set? Oh, well, I wouldn't stamp Happy New Year or Let It Snow. Just write Merry Christmas or pick a different stamp set and put Merry Christmas. Okay, let's make the second one really fast. Oh, we're at 36 minutes. We can do it. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with the scissors, right? Because this is a little bit sticky. Did I cut it? Nope. Hold on. Whew. Okay. So you will have a sticky mess when you're done, just to let you know, in case you're wondering. You legit will. And what I got to figure out is, when you're searching a video, you kind of have to know what it's called or know what kind of technique it is. And so I am sure there are other videos of similar style cards, and I just don't know what I call them. So if you know me better than me and you search on YouTube and you find them, let me know. Watch, there'll be one with the set that and I wish I remember her name. I'm really sorry. It was super cute. She's French. My husband and we went to France last year. We've been trying to learn a little bit of French. I did have to use Google Translate for her thing, but anyway, it just is super cool to know that someone across the, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. I think I like it like this. And I think I don't want an extra layer. So see, I did the same season's greetings, and see how I'm not a huge fan. So this is what you do. You look, your card tells you what to do. Seriously, I'm not joking. My card, like, this is great. Maybe that's okay, but my card is telling me, put it down here to cover up that little, look at that. That looks very elegant. And, oh my gosh, it looks like a Christmas tree. Y'all, I'll be here all night. Thank you so much. This is what you get. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. Let me stick this on. I like the black on black. Now you could, 100%, sometimes I would add a black layer behind a black piece on a black vase. There is a difference of not doing it. But I think this also looks fine. I think this looks very elegant. Imagine this. If you could replicate how this came together with that really, the one with the red and greens and has golds, blueshies on it, it could be super elegant. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Now my question is, 1, do I want that ribbon? No. But do I have some Poppy Parade ribbon somewhere? Or, let's see. Now, it may be retired, right? We can't have every color ribbon. Ugh. But isn't that fun how it looks like a tree? Because I didn't do, so this one, they went opposite. guys. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's do that little ribbon. But could you put a Christmas tree or some Christmas bells or some candy canes? You could put whatever your heart, well, of course you have to have it. Could you put that cute little coffee cup? Not those. Yes, you could. With the cocoa, that would be super cute. Depending on what kind of background you made. Okay. So this is, I'm pretty sure, some retired Poppy Parade ribbon. Pull that tight, and I want those out. Yes, because I think it kind of looks like a present, just a little bit. And I am going to pop it up. I think it's nice popped up. Ooh, a holly leaf. Oh my goodness, yes. The one from the Reindeer Day set, Reindeer Fun set, the one I'm doing the surprise box on. You have to have that set, though, for that surprise box, just to let you know. That would be super, super cute. Then I would leave the bow off, right? And I would just put the cute little holly. Oh my gosh. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Look at that. I made a Christmas tree shape, and I wasn't even sure what I was doing. It was the crafting fates, or the crafting goddesses. They were like, here, lady, let me help you. All right, let's stick this on, and we'll be all done. I mean, I did emboss that earlier. See, I was on. Look at that. Okay, it's going right there. I already stuck it down. Oh, and add, oh, you could add some little embellishments. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm literally a card making genius. Look at that. All right, so there are my super cute cards. I'm calling this the Stripy. You know what? I need to rename it. It should be the Stripy triangle technique, right? Oh, so cute. So if you have questions or comments about this or any of my ramblings, or you want to know something else about Stampin' Up, you want to know more about my cruise or my top secret Christmas surprise box, let me know. I'm here for you. I'm a great resource, maybe a little scatterbrained, and maybe it takes a little while every once in a while to answer an email, but I am here. You can get me at audremonk@yahoo.com. You can check out my website, audremonk.stampinup.net. If you want to know more about travel, it's Audre Monk Travels. Pretty easy peasy. So give me the likes, give me the love, subscribe, do all of the fun things. Plan to join me again if you like live next Tuesday, or if you like replays, watch it on Wednesday or Thursday. I appreciate all of your comments. I read them all, and I do try to at least like them or get back to them. All right, stay crafty, my friends, and I will see you next time.